Check, check. Check 1 2 and check 1 2. Check, check, check. Check 1 2 1 2. Check. There are going to be 2 sets of signing, so there's 18 students altogether. So if you do not see your student athlete up here right now, they're doing 9 at once, and then they're going to do the next 9, and then they're going to probably gather all of you together for a big picture after that. So don't worry if you don't see your kid's name right now. You're going to flip the placard over, and then the next 9 will come up after the first. Thanks.
Test, test. The bright lights. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start in about 30 seconds. So grab your seats. Thank you. All right, welcome to our second signing ceremony in the 2024-2025 school season. Today we will have 18 athletes being recognized. We're going to call 9 up to start. We'll read their bios, and then they'll sign, and then we'll call up the second 9, read their bios, they'll sign, and then afterwards we will have an opportunity for parents and coaches one at a time to kind of come up behind the nice balloons here that I blew up myself to take some pictures. Thank you. You know it. All right. Well, I'm so honored to be leading this ceremony as we spotlight the hard work and dedication of our student athletes as they commit to continue their academic and athletic careers at the collegiate level. This day marks the culmination of years of sacrifice, discipline, and perseverance. These athletes have balanced the demands of a tough practice schedule, all the travel, and the countless competitions while maintaining their academic responsibilities, a feat that requires remarkable focus and resilience. However, they did not reach this milestone alone. Behind each of these student athletes will stand a family that has been unwavering in their support, offering encouragement, guidance, and countless hours on the road to games and practices. I am a parent of a 4- and 7-year-old, and I rarely talk about them. But already I feel like I'm burned out driving them from practice to practice and game to game. But my girls will not make the NHL without that, so I know that they need me. All the parents and guardians in this odd have made sacrifices too, often adjusting their own schedules and making personal commitments to help their children reaching this moment. As we celebrate the achievements of these student athletes, we also honor the families who have played an irreplaceable role in making this day possible. Becoming a college athlete is incredibly challenging. It requires exceptional talent, dedication, perseverance. In fact, only about 7% of high school athletes advance to compete at the collegiate level, highlighting how rare and impressive this achievement truly is. I will call up 9 individual athletes to have a seat in their stage. Each of their coaches have given me like a little write-up about their accomplishments while here at Grand Island High School. So if we can have Alper up, Brooke, come on up, Abby, Sky, Luke, Bella, Natalie, I'm not doing the last name, Grace, and Peter. Let's give a round of applause for these athletes. Who's the third person? Okay, yeah, we'll take care of that. She's good. We're good. I'll first start with Alper. Is that how you say the name? Darn right. Who will be attending Clarkson University for soccer. Alper was a crucial asset to the midfield of the league and section champions boys soccer team. His knowledge of the game and the intelligence he showed on the field made him a skilled and masterful player. This knowledge-based approach to soccer is not that surprising when you note that Alper is top 10 in his class with GPA hovering around 99. Couldn't get that last point, that's okay, either did I. Despite playing only half of the matches, his remarkable talent earned him third-team All-NFL honors. We can't wait to see the impact he'll make at Clarkson University. Alper, please sign for Clarkson right now. Our next athlete, Brooke Christensen, for track and field at the University of Akron. Brooke is a 2-time NFL shot put champion, 5-time Section 6 champion, 3-time Section 6 MVP of the field events, 3-time state championship finalist, 5-time state qualifier, the NYSPHSAA Sportsmanship Award winner, 4-time first team All-League, and most proudly, an All-American. Yeah. I usually will say hold the applause, but I feel like that was needed. Quite honestly, her competition can't wait for her to graduate. Her list of achievements was done within 4 years of high school. Brooke has always been a student of her sport, constantly studying ways to improve her skill. She's such a hard worker, coachable, and always has her eyes on what is next. She is, without a doubt, one of the most decorated athletes to come out of GI in recent years, and will be a fantastic addition to the Akron Zips come fall. While we're excited to watch her continue to grow in the field, we will miss her terribly in a GI uniform. Her legacy has left a lasting impression upon her teammates and her coaches. We wish her best of luck. Brooke, please sign, and let's get one more round of applause for Brooke Christensen. Our next athlete, Abby Coombs, for tennis at Alfred University. Abby has been part of the tennis program for over 4 seasons. This past season, she stepped up and played both second and third doubles. She is selfless, dependable, classy, encouraging, inclusive, and genuine. As a coach, being a good teammate is so important and forms the positive and welcoming culture of a program. Abby always has a smile on her face. Characteristics like these are held in higher esteem than wins to Coach Wagren. Abby embodies all of these qualities and was voted by her teammates this year with the Best Teammate Award. Abby, the tennis program thanks you for all your hard work. We wish her the best of luck playing at Alfred University. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Abby as she signs for Alfred University. Our next athlete, Sky Dreher, will be attending Westchester University for rugby. Sky will be continuing her academic and athletic career at Westchester University in Eastern Pennsylvania. She has been accepted into the prestigious Honors College and the competitive LECOM, which stands for Lake Erie College of, Osteopathic Medicine, 4+4 early acceptance program for medical school. Sky will be a member of the university's rugby program. The team captured a Division II National Championship in 2019 and finished as national runners-up in 2021. Sky is known for her toughness, versatility, and team-first mentality. She makes herself a rock for every team she plays for. Her leadership and grit have helped drive each team's success. She also competed in volleyball for the Vikings, making the Niagara Frontier League's 3rd team, showing how versatile she is. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Sky Dreher. She signed for Westchester University. Our next athlete, Luke Hutton, who will be attending John Carroll University for soccer. Along with Alpier, Luke was a dominant force in the boys' soccer midfield, leading as a captain with both mental and physical toughness. He won 50-50 balls out of the air and consistently started the transitional play that made the Vikings deadly. His powerful left foot made him a threat anywhere on the field. With an impressive 12 goals and 15 assists, he earned first team All-NFL and was voted All-West New York Large School as a midfielder. Luke has a bright future in soccer, and John Carroll University is incredibly lucky to have him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Luke Hutton as he signs for John Carroll University. Our next athlete, Bella Jamie, who will be attending SUNY Cortland for ice hockey. It's difficult to put Bella's impact on the hockey team into words. She joined as a 7th grader for the 2019-2020 season. She won her first Section 6 title in 9th grade and then her second in 10th grade. The team won our 3rd straight sectional title her junior year. She has played in 113 games representing our program and finished her career with 87 goals and 70 assists for 157 career points. That's a 1.39 point per game average and good enough for the 2nd best career total in league history, spanning over 15 seasons. But those stat lines don't capture her leadership, her determination, and her love for the game, especially as a captain in the last 2 seasons. She's a fierce competitor and elevates those around her. She expects the best from others as she pours her heart into every shift, while wanting none of the spotlight that she rightfully earned. It will be difficult to fill her skates next year, but on behalf of the entire coaching staff, we know that she will have a wonderful career in college and wish her all the best while playing hockey at Cortland. Good luck and congratulations on many accomplishments. Bella was a fantastic athlete for the Vikings, competing in soccer and softball along with ice hockey, earning all-league status in all 3. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Bella Jamie as she signs her letter for SUNY Cortland. This next person has kept me up at night for an entire year. I want to introduce Natalie Kof for softball at RPI. Thank you. Natalie was a first-team All-Star this year in the softball circle. She was 9-3 on the season with an earned run average of 1.38. She also led the team in batting with a .455 average and had an on-base percentage of 53%. She knocked in 18 runs this season. Natalie Kof served as captain of this year's varsity girls tennis team. Natalie has won back-to-back NFL doubles championships, earned a spot in sectionals in back-to-back seasons. She was also a steady defenseman on the highly successful multi-year sectional championship girls hockey team her entire career. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Natalie as she signs her letter of intent to RPI, playing softball. Our next athlete, Grace Kaczynski, who is going for intercollegiate rowing at Canisius University. Grace has been rowing with the West Side Rowing Club since the 8th grade. From the moment that she joined as a novice, she fell in love with the sport and has dedicated every season over the past 5 years to training and competing. After her freshman year, Grace won gold at the prestigious Royal Canadian Henley Regatta in St. Catharines, Ontario. Throughout her time at the West Side, Grace has led by example by showing up with her consistency, determination, and passion. This upcoming fall, she will continue her rowing journey at Canisius University as a member of the Canisius women's rowing team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Grace as she signs her letter of intent for intercollegiate rowing at Canisius University. And our next athlete, Peter Marston, who will be playing volleyball at Wilson. For the past 2 years, Peter has been the starting setter for the varsity volleyball team. During his senior year, he was the team captain and helped lead his team to an NFL title. He was voted first team All-NFL. He currently ranks 3rd for the school record for career set assists with 1,319 assists and 4th for assists in a single season with 737. Peter is extremely competitive and worked hard every day to continue to improve. He was always putting in 100% effort in practice and in games, and even played through injuries. He had a great vision on the court and ran a very balanced offense. He was a strong and effective server with 61 aces. He is a talented athlete who will keep improving as he continues his volleyball career at the college level. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Peter Marston, who will be signing his letter of intent to play volleyball at Wilson. All right, if we can have these 9 athletes go back to their seats, we will call up our next 9 athletes right now. Yeah. Right in my eye. Yeah. You're right. I'm better with it. I'm better at it. Is that a nose joke? Yeah. I appreciate that. All right. I'd like to call up Matthew Martin, Jonna Masker, Kira Murray, Liberty Novak, Colby Oakleberry, Alyssa Pizzer, Gianna Simone, Abby Saprowski, Anthony Vaccaro, up to the tables. There you go. That's going to be talented. Come right on up. Yeah. All right, we're going to start with Matthew Martin, who will be playing football at Erie County Community College. Matthew Martin was a 6-year participant in our football program, starting with modified and JV. He became a 2-year starter in the varsity football team, playing both offensive guard and defensive tackle. Over 2 years, he became a solid leader of our team, always working hard and leading by example. A vocal leader who also backed up his actions. His hard work paid off by being named captain his senior year. He was a Trench Trophy nominee, which is given to an outstanding lineman based on his performance for a certain week during the season. Matthew was also voted captain of the football fellowship by his fellow teammates. Matthew was a recipient of the coveted Gene Masters Memorial Award his senior year. This award is given annually to the player that best represents the core values of being a Grand Island Viking football player. Matthew was voted first team All-League his senior year. Good luck to Matthew as he continues his career at the next level at Erie County Community College. Round of applause for Matthew as he signs for football at ECC. Our next athlete is Gianna Masker, who will be playing tennis at SUNY Brockport. Gianna served as captain of this year's tennis team. She has been a part of the tennis program for 4 years. She represents GI with great pride and performs at a high level, consistently. She holds herself to high standards and is very passionate about being at her best. Gianna leads by example and was looked up to her teammates on and off the court. She puts in the work and never backs down from a challenge and is truly one of the most respectful kids I've ever coached. Gianna won the 2024 NFL Doubles Championship with Natalie. As stated before, Gianna and Nat were the first doubles team to win in the first round of sectionals in the past decade for GI. Gianna was voted by her team to receive the Lady Viking of the Year award. Thank you for your dedication and great playlist. We wish you the best of luck playing tennis at Brockport. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Gianna Masker as she signs for tennis at SUNY Brockport. And now moving on with our next athlete, Kira Murray, who will be playing lacrosse at Mount Aloysius College. I said it right? Aloysius. Good enough. I got the name right. Kira's varsity lacrosse career started as a freshman after getting pulled up for sectional playoffs. Since then, she accumulated over 200 career saves and earned third-team all-conference honors this year. Kira's leadership in net is defined by the joy and love that she has for her teammates and the game. She always believed in the potential for our team and in her own potential as well. Her encouragement, selflessness, and willingness to go the extra mile throughout the offseason and outside of practice has helped us grow into the team we knew we could be. She shares her time as a volunteer coach to develop future Grand Island goalies into strong, confident shot stoppers. Kira will continue her career at Mount Aloysius College, where she intends to major in nursing. Kira has left a lasting mark on our lacrosse program, and she will no doubt have an equally lasting impact on anyone who shares part in the pursuit of her athletic and academic goals at the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Kira as she signs to play college lacrosse at Mount Aloysius. Our next athlete, Liberty Novak, will be doing stunt at Mercyhurst University. Liberty was part of the Grand Island cheerleading squads for 6 seasons, 5 of which were with the varsity squad. She made the Niagara Frontier League first team twice and was captains for 3 seasons. She was also nominated for the UCA All-American and NCAA All-American cheerleader. She was also an All-Western New York Buffalo News Scholar athlete after the fall and winter seasons and has a GPA of a 95+. Liberty was also a member of the track and field where she made NFL first team in the triple jump and competed at the sectional outdoor championships last weekend where she finished third. The sport of stunt became an NCAA emerging sport in 2023. Mercer is now an NCAA Division I sport. The sport requires skill in partner stunts, pyramids, tosses, jumps, tumbling at the very high level. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Liberty Novak as she signs her letter of intent to stunt at Mercyhurst University. Our next athlete, Colby Oakleberry, who will be playing rugby at Niagara University. The 2025 team captain of the Grand Island Rugby Club, Colby Oakleberry is a 4-year member of the Grand Island Rugby Club and taking on a starting role in the pack amongst a group of talented seniors as a freshman. Since that freshman year, Colby has worked hard to become the best player, teammate, and leader he can be. This commitment to himself and his team will benefit Grand Island Rugby for years to come. Colby has put in a constant effort on the pitch and in the classroom throughout his high school career, learning to love the sport of rugby and using it as a source of opportunity for himself. He is described by his coaches as a committed competitor who has worked hard to develop his game each year, culminating in scoring 14 tries during his senior season to lead the club. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Colby Oakleberry as he signs his letter of intent to play rugby at Niagara University. All right, our next athlete, Alyssa Pizzer, who will be playing soccer at St. John Fisher. Alyssa was a 3-year varsity player for the Vikings, starting as a defender and outside midfielder. She predominantly played outside defender during her career, in which she marked opposing forwards from talented teams. Her versatility allowed her to step up to the outside midfield positions when called upon to continue her role marking, but also became part of the offense from the outside. Alyssa has an inside drive and desire like no other to be on the field and to contribute to the team. Along with her field talents, Alyssa contributed in many ways, such as planning and organizing various needs for the team. These attributes make her a great teammate and valuable member to any team. The Cardinals will be lucky to have her next season. Good luck, Alyssa. We wish you the best next year as you attend St. John Fisher for soccer. Let's give a round of applause as she signs her letter of intent. Our next athlete, Gianna Simone, who will be playing softball at SUNY Niagara. Gianna is a 3-year varsity player. She plays outfield and second base. She can always be seen at practice working hard and setting a good example for younger players. She is best known for her ability to lay down a bunt, beat it out for a base hit, sacrifice and advance runners in the process. Another strength of hers is on the field is base running. She's extremely quick and difficult to throw on the base paths. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Gianna Simone as she signs her letter of intent to play softball at SUNY Niagara. All right, our next athlete, Abby Soprowski, who will be competing in swimming and diving at Clarkson University. Abby Soprowski has been a multi-sport athlete for Grand Island since middle school, participating in both softball and swimming for the duration and also running track her senior year. She has been an integral part of our varsity swim team since 7th grade. From the start, her talent, determination, and love for the sport have contributed significantly to the team's growth and success throughout the years. Over the past 3 seasons, Abby has qualified for and competed at the sectional meet, demonstrating both consistency and competitiveness at a high level. This year, as a team captain, she helped lead our team with dedication and poise and was a vital member of the record-breaking 200 freestyle relay. Her accomplishments include NFL first team 400 freestyle relay, NFL third team 200 freestyle relay, top 4 finishes at the Class B championships in each of the last 2 years. While Abby's achievements in the pool are impressive, it is her effort, positive attitude, and outstanding sportsmanship that truly set her apart. She has been a remarkable teammate and a role model for younger athletes, and her presence on the team will be deeply missed. Abby will be attending Clarkson University, where she'll be studying engineering and management and continue her swimming career at the NCAA Division III level with the Golden Knights. We are incredibly proud of Abby and look forward to all that she will accomplish, both in and out of the pool. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Abby as she signs her letter of intent for swimming and diving at Clarkson University. And last but not least, Anthony Vaccaro, who will be playing football at Erie County Community College. Anthony Vaccaro was a 6-year participant in our football program. Starting with modified and JV, he became a 2-year starter on the varsity football team, playing both offensive and defensive tackle. Over the 2 years, he became a solid leader of our team, always working hard and leading by example. A vocal leader who also backed up his actions. Anthony was often seen working on his skill set by himself on the field late at night and on weekends where others were not there. His hard work paid off by being named captain his senior year. He was a Trench Trophy nominee, which is given to an outstanding lineman based on performance for a certain week during the season. Anthony was also named Outstanding Lineman of the Year for his team for his senior year. Anthony was also voted Co-Lineman of the Year for Class B1. Anthony was named All-League Second Team his junior year and followed that up with First Team All-League honor his senior year. He was also named Third Team All-West New York his senior year, along with being named honorable mention to the All-State Team. Good luck to Anthony as he continues his career at the next level at Erie County Community College next year. Let's give him a round of applause as he signs his letter of intent to play football there. All right, ladies, gentlemen, families, coaches, what we're going to do, we're going to have 2 different tables, so 2 different opportunities to take pictures. Let's be calm as this happens, okay? Orderly fashion at one time. So we have 2 names on each side there as well, so make sure you get yours, but just know that someone else's name is on the back. And we'll just set lines up going this way for one and another table going that way for the other. If we can't do that, I will take over and it won't be good for you, okay? Thank you so much for coming. Congratulations to all these athletes here and the families.